My expectations for Zenless Zone Zero. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Mobile Trash Season 6. I'm back with another gosh darn dang episode. Today we got a good show for you because we got Zenless Zone Zero. The game we will be covering, well, we're already covering it out, but we will be covering Zenless Zone Zero on July 4th. So don't, put on your American hats, put on your American, flag sunglasses, all that type of stuff, because we're going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero all throughout July 4th. I'm going to be making so much content off this game. Y'all just get ready, all right? It's going to be a good next month, all right? We got a lot of content coming out next month. All right, let's get into Zenless Zone Zero, because Zenless Zone Zero is one of the games that I'm very excited for. I really hope the game does. I just hope the game's good, I'm going to be honest with you. Wuthering Waves came out and just blew my expectations out the water. I really enjoyed Wuthering Waves. And so coming into Zenless Zone Zero, I do have some expectations. If Wuthering Waves can be generous, can, do all this and still succeed the way they're doing, I'm going to look at this other gacha game coming out and I'm going to be like, you have some shoes to fill in. You got some shoes to fill in. You got some expectations to fill in. All right, let's just be honest. I'm going to be straightforward with y'all. If Zenless Zone Zero can't meet these expectations or stuff like that, I'm going to be disappointed with the game. Because I just feel like we've already seen another successful gacha game be able to do these things. Hey, I'm looking at you now, Zenless Zone Zero. It's time to show why everybody should be downloading Zenless Zone Zero. Alright, it is time to show that. And I hope they do when the reveal comes out and it's really good. I hope it's really good. We'll be doing a little recap / review of it when it comes out. Get ready for that. I think that's coming pretty soon. I think that's coming it's coming out like Friday, I think. So we'll definitely be covering that. So get ready for that. But today we're going to be talking about my expectations and what do I feel, and some of the things that I really need and now in a gacha game to make me play it longer than a week. So let's talk about it. One of my first expectations, one of my major expectations that I really hope that is met is I really hope the boss fights are something. I really hope it's not just the HP, I hope there's just something to the boss fights. I hope and pray there's more than just button mashing, trying to get the health down to beat the fight. Like, I really hate that in gacha games. And one of the big examples I have for that is Genshin Impact. I tried to play that game and I tried to do the first boss fight. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. All right, you got me messed up. I'm not gonna be spending my time trying to fight these bloated HP boss fights. I'm good. It's the same thing with Honkai Star Rail. No, I'm not spending 30 minutes to fight a whole bullet sponge enemy. Even if it's turn-based, I'm good. I am so good off that. So Zenless Zone Zero really needs to have some compelling boss fights. It doesn't need to have Wuthering Waves level of boss fights. It doesn't need to have Soul-like game. No, I'm not asking for that. I'm not expecting that. And let me tell y'all something. I'm glad it's not going to be like that, because I have trouble fighting those bosses on mobile. I have trouble with those kind of more pro gamer kind of mechanics in these boss fights. So something a little more casual, I will definitely appreciate that a lot more. So thank God. So I really hope that the boss fights are just okay. I really hope they're better, and I hope it's just not bullet sponges. I hope they have some mechanics to them, even if it's just simple mechanics, even if I just need, to do a quick little dodge or something. Just something to make these boss fights very, very engaging. That's all I'm asking for. Hopefully they do it. I mean, if they can't do it, I'm going to lose faith in Zenless Zone Zero before even the first week. That's how I am with gacha games now. I'm done picking up I'm done dealing with crap now. I see that there's companies that can succeed with providing better content. All right, I don't need these 20-hour experiences, but I need the first couple of hours to be a good experience. And if the boss fights can give me a couple hours of good experience, I appreciate that. One of my next expectations that I really need from this game is that I need them to be generous. I need you to give me more than a 10 pull. Look, this might sound harsh, but Hoyo games are so, oh my god, they are so reliant on you to drop like $300+ on these characters. And that's the gacha model, obviously. But you can't even, sometimes it's hard to even be free to play in Genshin Impact, alright? It's hard to be free to play in Honkai Star Rail. When I started Honkai Star Rail, guys, I was already buying the pass. I was already buying pools because I was like, why am I'm getting nothing. I'm getting nothing. I'm not doing a bunch of events. Like, no. Like, when the game first drops, I really hope there's some good new player rewards. I hope there's more than 10 pulls on there. Because let me be honest with you. Hoyo gacha systems, they are so incredibly unlucky. Look, guys, they are so unfair. They're some of the most unfair gacha systems I've ever seen. Some of the most greedy systems to ever lay your eyes on mankind. And Honkai Star Rail is it's a good game, but it's a hoyoverse gacha game, and the banners are terrible. The luck is terrible. You have to pour some for real money in there sometimes, and you could grind out all 5 events to get those 20 pulls or whatever. But guys, let's be honest. None of us ain't got time to grind out all those events in one day. None of us got that kind of time, alright? Let's just be for real. So I really hope there's just a little bit more generosity, alright? I really hope there's, more pulls. I really hope that the Zenless Zone Zero team is just generous with their game. And even if they're generous with their game, we've seen Wuthering Waves, they'll still succeed. There will still be whales buying all the characters, all that type of stuff. We've seen that with Wuthering Waves, alright? You can get all the characters probably in the game, most of the characters that you need in the game for free, but people are still spending a buckload of money on there. And I'm also not gonna give Wuthering Waves any credit either, because their rates to buy pools are terrible. So expensive. 110 pool is like $20. You are crazy thinking I'm spending that kind of money. No. So, look. It's either this. Zenless Zone Zero, make the rates of buying your pools better. Make the rates a little lower, so we can just come in and spend that $20 and get do that at least, or give us generous rewards. Like, it's either one of those two. Like, lower the rates down or whatever. Alright, please, for the love of God. My next expectation is, I hope these characters are compelling. Look, I've seen the trailers. I've seen some CBT footage. Oh, man. I mean, some of the characters, there is a few characters that just look the same. Like, I don't know why there's like 3 or 4 like made characters here. They kind of have all the same kind of made design here and stuff like that. And it's fine having 1 or 2 characters that are just, the made character design. But I really hope there's a lot more variety in designs here. I saw like the Street Fighter team or whatever. I guess they were commenting about Zenless Zone Zero or whatever. Hey, that would bring the game immediately up if there was just more variety of characters, even if it's crossover characters. Like, just have some more variety. When I was looking at the list of characters that are going to be in the game, there's a lot of made characters, a lot of same sword characters, and I really hope there's a little bit more variety in that whole thing. But those are some of my expectations of Zenless Zone Zero. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow. Please hit the notification button. Guys, I'm dropping content all the gosh darn dang time. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcasts at, follow, turn on notifications, because July 4th, we will be covering Zenless Zone Zero fully for a couple of weeks, and then we'll be talking about College Football 25. So if you're excited for that too, Make sure you get ready. But yeah, Zenless Zone Zero, I'm excited for it. I think it has a potential to be a huge game. I think it has potential to be a huge game, and I think it probably will be. I mean, it just looks a little bit more casual than Wuthering Waves. Looks a little bit easier to get into, but that's all just going to depend how they really develop this game, and hopefully the TV system is barely around. I hope they can fix. I hope the issues that the first CBT had gets fixed. I don't know. We'll see in the review. We'll see if it looks good. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.